Hey there, my name is Justin, the Flipping Accountant. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to kind of make this intro video to talk about a little bit about myself and what I do. I'm a full-time CPA, which stands for Certified Public Accountant, and I work full-time doing that, and in my spare time I am an online reseller and I do a bunch of different side hustles or side gigs to make extra money. I've been an online merchant through eBay and Amazon for several years now. Each platform I sell different products on. On Amazon it's mostly new products, some used, but that's mostly electronics. Most people don't know you can sell used electronics on Amazon, but I only make sure to sell those on Amazon if they've been tested and making sure that they're working properly. But what we have here is a bunch of different items that I either have sold or am currently selling on Amazon. And I just want to kind of give you a different example. So when I started, like most people, I started with books, textbooks, fantasy novels, regular, any kind of book I could get my hands on. And after I did books, from thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, I got into selling video games because video games are, kind of my forte. I grew up playing video games. I had just about every system known to man, and I still collect them. I don't have as much time to play them anymore, but I still collect them. So I also resell them. Some other brands that I sell on Amazon include Lego. We've got some Legos over here. We've got Overwatch, Star Wars, Lego Movie 2. Pop figurines, Monopoly, action figures, Power Rangers, Switch. I've got some video games back here. I recently bought 127 copies of Just Dance 2017 for the Nintendo Switch, and I sent some into FBA, and these are the rest that I'm just kind of using as a prop right now. I also sell Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, those different kinds of products. I only buy those when they're new, and I can resell those on Amazon if they're new in box. Anything that's used like that would probably go to eBay, but I'm not a big fan of shipping shoes, but I do it if the profit margin is there. So just a few other things, more toys, action figures. On eBay I sell all sorts of stuff. I sell pretty much just about anything that I can't sell on Amazon. Additional toys, things that are gated on Amazon, which means they're restricted or I can't sell that brand. I also sell some video games, health products, hard to find candy, hard to find CDs, clothing, just all sorts of different products I'll sell on eBay as well. Printer ink, just about everything and anything that I can't sell on Amazon I'll put on my eBay store. Or if it's just cool enough, I'll just keep it, like those hats over there. I think those are pretty neat, so I'm probably going to hold on to those for a while. In addition to being an online seller, I also have several different side hustles that I do to make extra money. I am an Airbnb host, actually an Airbnb superhost, and I've been doing that since last year. I rent out a room in my house, and I kind of open up my calendar when I don't mind having guests in the house, and then when I want the house to be alone and I want some privacy, I'll just turn it off. It's a great, easy way to rent out a room and not have a roommate 24/7. I also sell on Facebook Marketplace. I'll take items that either I don't want to ship or are too big or I just don't want to mess with too much, and I'll sell those locally on Facebook Marketplace. I have experience selling on Craigslist as well, but I like using Facebook Marketplace better because everybody's on Facebook, everybody's using it, and I think the features on there are getting better and better over time. And I sell a lot of stuff on there, but I also buy stuff off there, which is nice because I don't mind doing local meetups. I also design t-shirts, and I sell them on Merch by Amazon. If you've never heard of that before, that's a print-on-demand service that Amazon offers. Basically, you just design a logo or a shirt or something, and then you upload it into the system, and they can put it on different products, shirts, sweatshirts, tanks, just all sorts of stuff. And when it sells, they print it or make it and then ship it to the customer, and you just basically get a royalty. So I've been doing that for a little while as well. I also do product tube product reviews. That's something not many people have heard of, but it's basically an app that it's kind of like a customer survey thing. The company will ask you to go to a certain store and look for a certain product and then kind of record what you're looking at and talk about the product and just kind of give your feedback on it. And those are pretty easy. Those are kind of few and far between. I'll only get a couple of those a month, but they're an easy way to make 20, 40 extra bucks a month that they kind of pay out on an Amazon gift card that they just digitally transfer to you, but it's legit. I've been doing it for a while. Let's see what else. I also will sell bulk or junk CDs and DVDs through Declutter. That's another app I use to sell media. If I've just bought a whole bulk of CDs and there's a lot of stuff that's not worth much, I'll ship them to Declutter and make some extra money that way. I've also sold shoes on StockX before. If you've never heard of that before, that's kind of like a shoe stock trading thing is kind of how they explain it. But it's basically just a website or an app to sell high in demand, really nice shoes, brand new in the box. So I don't mess with that a whole ton, but I have done that a few times, and that's cool too. My main focus is I'm interested in FIRE, and if you don't know what that is, it's Financial Independence Retire Early. And I learned about this last year, and I'm interested in that because I would like to retire before I'm 62. I don't want to work till full retirement age. I don't know anyone that does, but that's partially why I do the reselling stuff. Is I enjoy it, it's fun, and I do all the side gigs because I enjoy them as well. But mostly, I'm working towards I'd like to retire early, I'd like to travel, I like to see the world, that kind of stuff as well. So anyways, this was just meant to be an introduction to me. If you have any questions, let me know about side hustles, Amazon, eBay, Airbnb, any of the 12,000 side hustles that I just mentioned. I'm happy to help out. So kind of what I'm thinking of doing is different videos coming up. Possibly, haul videos. I like to do road trips and go out of my area to find different stuff to sell because, it's pretty easy to hit all the stores in your area pretty quickly, so I like to go on road trips. So planning on doing some road trip videos, thrift haul videos with different, tips and tricks to reselling, how-to videos, how to, package up a printer and ship it into Amazon, how to package up a Guitar Hero set and ship it the proper way so it gets there in one piece and the customer's happy, how to prep items, how to prepare a shipment, different stuff like that. Maybe some eBay stuff, possibly some bolo hunting. I enjoy doing that as well, like finding different, cool items in my area to find or to flip, or in other people's areas to kind of show them that, you can really find good deals just about anywhere you look. You just have to be quick enough and kind of have a good idea of what you're looking for. But I've been doing it for so long that I've got a pretty good eye for the things that I know: electronics, video games, media, toys, action figures, that kind of stuff. But if you're just getting started out with reselling or just trying to make some extra money, start with the things that you know and kind of go out from there. If you know clothes, start with clothes. If you know pottery or glassware or anything like that, you can start with those niches and just kind of work your way out. YouTube's a great resource for learning how to do that stuff or learning different areas, different things to sell. I would start with scanning things around your house or looking in your house like, hey, I've got some extra stuff in my garage. What can I sell here? Or what are these books worth that I used in college that are not necessary anymore and to just kind of get rid of them. So I'm also planning on doing, maybe some videos on financial topics, maybe some tax tips, maybe some planning, credit cards, just different financial strategies. As a CPA, I do look at things from a very analytical standpoint. I do like to break things down and make sure that it's, that it's worth my time if I'm going to put my money into it or I'm going to get the proper return on it. I don't like to focus too much on sales figures because sales figures can be misleading, and sometimes people focus too much on, I'm really trying to hit 500 in sales or 1,000 in sales, and that's great to have goals, but what I like to focus on is like, what is the return on investment? What am I actually profiting is it worth my time? It's great if you sell $1,000 worth of stuff in a month, but after your time and investment and cost of goods sold and all that, if you're only making, 50 or $100, it's not worth it. There's only a 10% return on investment. But, if you're selling $500 worth of stuff that's very profitable and you make $500 profit, that's 100% return on investment. That's more beneficial to you than just focusing on, I got to hit this sales target. Well, at least know your numbers in your business. What are you trying to hit? What are you trying to achieve? So I'm a big advocate for that kind of stuff. Just kind of, know your numbers, know what's important in your business, and kind of go from there. So that's it. Again, I'm trying to sign off again, but let me know if you have any questions. Again, my name is Justin, the Flipping Accountant. Please feel free to like, subscribe, questions, comments, feedback would be appreciated, and I'm looking forward to going on this journey. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.